Hello, hello, collective. Welcome to Carmaboo Tarot. For those of you who are new, my name is Carmen. I am an intuitive tarot reader. I do use tarot cards, runes, numbers, letters, crystals, and colorful language. If any of that offends you, feel free to hard left the video. For those of you who are staying, we are going to get the last quarter moon in Pisces read. Okay, guys, so the energies that come with the last quarter moon read are the mini crises, prompting more release, surrendering things that aren't working, hibernation even could be kind of at play during this moon cycle. The message that comes with this moon is to talk less, feel more. Okay? Talk less, feel more. What does that mean? Because that means to go within, absorb vibration and energies, not words. Just be. No words, no actions. Just be. Okay? A good affirmation at this time. I say less so I can feel more. Okay? Shout out happy birthdays to all my Geminis out there. If I missed anybody on the others, I am sorry. Gemini in the cosmos is going to bring a lot of flexibility and creativity at this time. You guys, also Mercury is in Venus, which is going to enhance communication. So like you could be finding yourself having like really meaningful conversations with people that weren't there before, or they're more enhanced than they were before. Networking or socializing could be extremely important to you between now and the next moon cycle. So the next 7 to 10 days-ish, okay? Good scents at this time are going to be coconut, sandalwood, or apple. Herbs are going to be lemon, chamomile, and rose. Stones are going to be bloodstone as like a boost, quartz for healing, and then black onyx for grounding. Okay? All right, let's get shaken. All right, spirit guides, ancestors, what do we have going on for the Aries collective for this last quarter moon in Pisces? Spirits, guides, ancestors, what is going on for Aries? That was fast. Knight of Cups. Okay. Some of you might be having someone come in to make an emotional offer or some sort of it's happy news. Whatever it is, it's happy news. It's definitely attention in some way, shape, or form. And it does come from somebody. I mean, it's not like it's a king coming at you, but it is in a knight form. So at least it's like improved effort. It's not a page coming to play games with you. This is a knight coming forth with something for you. And it's something that's going to make you happy. Okay. Attached to it is the devil energy here. Not liking that. Not at all. Okay. So this offer could come with strings attached, or this message could come with strings attached. Like perhaps this is somebody coming to like try to be nice to you about something and they have other intentions at hand, okay? Could be trying to pull strings behind the scene, trying to puppeteer you in some form. Could have to do with abuse, addiction, controlling behaviors, even like borderline narcissistic energy. And then we get the Page of Wands reversed. Okay, so you've been known this is coming. You have already understood that this person is going to come talk to you, that there are hidden meanings behind why they're coming to speak to you. You're pretty much keeping your eye out as far as you can, trying to really understand as to why this person is coming to give you the attention now, okay? I'm not going to go as far as saying like you have stalked this person, but you have indefinitely, like you've probably looked at their social media. You've definitely checked messages. Maybe they have messaged and you haven't responded. This could be you being non-responsive to them coming in as well. Okay, so take that whichever way it resonates for you. All right, let's get some advice. Spirits, guides, ancestors, what advice do we have for the Aries collective? Spirits, guides, ancestors, what do we have for the Aries collective? Sorry if you hear people talking in the background, guys. My neighbors are outside and they're talking with some neighbors, some other neighbors, I believe. So if you hear people talking in the background, that's just the neighbors. Don't worry. All right, what advice do we have for Aries? What advice do we have for Aries? Spirits, guides, ancestors, what advice for Aries? Almost. There we go. Awas, yeah. Stay on your defense, man. Stay on the back foot. Stay on the back foot. It is okay to be defensive. Okay, this is not the point where you need to be offensive. It is not the point where you need to take action. This is the point where you kind of just trust that things will be what they will be. Release the negativity that comes with the situation. Make sure that the things that are being offered or spoken about are things that you're willing to let go of, things that you can trust, or things that are reliable, things that you can defend. That's what you want to focus on at this point, okay? So if you defending your own peace means to detach from this, that is absolutely your advice. Now, for those of you where you're in a situation where you cannot detach from it for whatever reason, whether that be a legal issue or like some sort of a litigation issue, like you're stuck to it versus like on paper, you know what I mean? Like, or say this is, this could even be someone like stuck in the middle of like separation, like divorcee type energy, and maybe you're just choosing to not respond to this person because they're doing what they do. If you know what I mean, if that's your situation, don't go after them, is what I'm saying. Like, don't force it, okay? Stay on the back foot. Be ready. That's all you need to do. Moving forward of your own accord or taking your own actions at this point is not advisable. Be peaceful, like the yew tree. The yew is interesting in your advice because it is, they can grow to be very large. And of them being very large, they're also to a point poisonous. Okay, so this is universe letting you know that you are this big, beautiful, abundant source of reliability. You are stable, you are rooted. And this is someone else or something else coming in to try to disturb you in some way, shape, or form. And when people disturb a yew tree, it emits this poisonous oil. Google it if you need to. Y'all know what I mean. Okay. Moving on to Taurus. Hello, 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 Taurus Collective. All right, last quarter moon in Pisces reads for Taurus. You guys, the message that comes with this moon is to talk less, feel more. Talk less, feel more. Okay. What's going on for the Taurus Collective? Spirits, guides, ancestors. What does Taurus need to know at this time? Death. Yeah, okay. Y'all got some changes coming. Something's coming to an abrupt end here. Boof. Done. You are talking less and feeling more, and it brings apart a change. It brings upon a change. Change and ending of some sort, or a transition from one thing into another. Like death, rebirth. Okay. Nine of Pentacles clarifies it, okay? You are putting an end to something to move into something that makes you more financially independent, more stable on your own, less codependent on other people or a situation or a company or a group. Like, you are slowly but surely becoming very independent of whatever this issue is that's being squashed. What is the death, Spirit? What is the death? Yeah, there's some secrets coming out. There's some secrets coming out to reveal a really big truth here. And this truth kind of sets you free with that Nine of Pentacles energy. Like, quite literally. Emotionally, financially, mentally, physically. Like, you are freed from this situation by something being released. There's some sort of something that was hidden. Something that was unjustified, unfair, unkept, unrealistic. Take it however it resonates for you. Something that was not freaking working out. Something that had a dark side to it or unknown side to it. It's not working out. You being able to see that secret and walk away from it is what's going to be important. It could have to do with your family, okay? Your family, or where your sense of home is at this point, okay? It could also have to do with heritage. There could be somebody passing away for some of you, and you may be inheriting something. There's an increase in abundance. Yours is reversed, okay? So some of you might be kind of getting, how do I put this? Okay. Somebody is learning about something that is happening that has to do with their home. Okay? Their home, their heritage, their family, people they consider family, their soul tribe, their friends group, whatever it is. There's some little secret that's fucking revealed, and it's going to cause you to put an end to whatever that secret had to do with. Okay? And it's going to make you more independent on your own. It's going to cause you to have maybe an abundance of things, but maybe not so much like an increase in something. So this could be like walking away from a job where you move to a job where you say you make more money, but you don't get as much appreciation. Or you don't get to, you know, you're the assistant, so you don't get to take the clout for what happens. Or vice versa. Maybe you move into a job where you do get the clout, you do get the kudos for everything, but you're not paid as well. It could go either way at this point, or some of you may be like getting an inheritance and you find out it's not as much as you thought it was. Or it may be in a different form, like maybe you're not getting money, you're getting a property or a vehicle or some sort of family heirloom instead of money. It just depends on how you're going to look at the situation. Can I get one more for Taurus, Spirit? One more for advice for Taurus? That's one to flip out that whole stack. That's too many, Spirit. It's too many. One more for Taurus. Okay. Oh, secret could have to do with love and pleasure. Venus is here, and we also have the water card, okay? You could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Diamonds form under pressure, so you're definitely going to feel a pressure with this situation. It's definitely not going to be pleasant, we'll put it like that. But if you can make it past the point of pressure where you're actually succeeding and coming back to normal, things will turn out for you. You also get do the thing you fear most, and the death of fear is certain, but yours is in reversed, okay? So you have feared the death of this situation. For whatever reason, you've been fearful of this ending coming, okay? You can't fear it. The fear is going to be eliminated because the death is coming, okay? Like the ending, the transition, it's coming, it's going to happen. You can't be afraid of it. You can't be afraid to accept what is given either, okay? Because whatever it is that's being given to you, it's being given to you freely, okay? So it's not like you didn't earn it. It's not like it doesn't be already in some way, shape, or form belong to you. It is yours, either by birthright, by work ethic, by your efforts, your energy, your time, your patience, your love that you've put into something. It's there. It's yours. It's at a critical point. Okay, and that's that mini crisis energy coming in, and you're going to have to choose whether you want to keep it or lose it. And there's no soft way in between. You're going to have to decide whether you want to do one or the other. Spirit is strongly advising you to take the information that's given and run with it, to put an ending to cycles that are not causing you, that are not giving you love, that are not feeding into any type of pleasure for you. Things that are causing immense amounts of pressure need to be released at this point, okay? All right. Moving on to Gemini. Hello, 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 Gemini. Hello, 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 Gemini Collective. We are going to get the last quarter moon in Pisces read for the sign of Gemini. You guys, the message that comes with the last quarter moon in Pisces is to talk less and feel more. Talk less, feel more. Okay, what's going on for Gemini? What's going on for my Gemmies? You guys have had kind of crazy readings the last couple times, so, oh, hey, now. Okay, Nine of Pentacles. Get it. That's what's up. You guys are moving into independence. You guys are definitely soaking up that independence energy, okay? That especially financially. Then you get the Nine of Cups too, okay? So financially and mentally and emotionally, you are fucking golden. You are absolutely okay with being on your own, being independent of other people, eliminating codependency, raising your vibration, and just letting them motherfuckers fall off. Fall off. That's beautiful. That is beautiful. Okay. That's a bit much, Spirit. Three of Cups. Some of you could be dealing with a power of three situation. It could be you and siblings, you and friends, or some of you might be dealing with a third party situation. It is not reversed, so I don't feel that real big, but some of you may have dealt with it in the past. Some of you might be okay with a third party at this point. Like maybe it was a third party situation and now y'all are friends. Now that you're past the emotional aspect of shit, y'all are friends now. You're good. You're cool. Nicely done. Okay. For most of you, though, I really feel like that's a friend or a soul tribe group there. We also get Ace of Cups reversed, okay? So there was like this wonderful tribal energy, like this power pack with the Three of Cups there. And then we get Ace of Cups reversed. So because there was many of you, you may have refused some sort of emotional offer because of what it was. Could have been somebody coming in to be like, you know, let's start this over again, or let's do something emotionally satisfying for both of us. Like, it was something that was there, and I don't think it really took a hold for you, because then you went Three of Wands mode on this situation. Or you will, you either have or you will. Somebody came in with some sort of offer where it was like three people and they wanted you to do something that was emotionally unfulfilling for you at that point, and I think you're saying no. No, thank you. Because you're taking your Three of Wands and moving it the fuck on, man. You are moving it on. And I think you're trying to take these other people with you as well. Like this power of three energy, like you're trying to move it on somewhere else. Like moving it to more auspicious options, okay? Like you're still kind of waiting for the full plan to set in here, but I don't think that you don't know what you're doing, because you have the Page of Wands reversed too. So you have your sights on what it is that you want to do with all of this energy and this partnership, this collaboration. You know what you want to do with it. It's just finding a way to do it. Okay, so that could be like figuring out, okay, hey, I want to move to a new city. You might be looking for a new place to live, or a different source of employment. Or maybe some of you are just really moving on to somewhere that's more peaceful. Okay, some of you might just be moving out of a house that's fucking toxic and moving into something more peaceful. For those of you where that doesn't apply, you're moving into more peaceful places. Like maybe you're just kind of at an unrest at this point where you're just like, okay, well, I've done everything I can to make myself happy here. Maybe it's time to, you know, try my luck somewhere else, try my energies somewhere else. Some of you might be having two people go with you, or you may meet two people on that journey, and it becomes that power of three. There's a lot of fire here, dude. There's a lot of fire. I do feel like you're really emotionally grounded at this point, which is beautiful with that Ace of Cups coming in reversed. Anybody that's coming in to try to make an emotional offer to you where you know it's not going to be productive emotionally for you, you have the power within you to reject that. And I do think you have your sights set on much bigger and better fucking things at this point, Jemmy. I hate to be brutal, but that is what it is. And I think you're in that headspace too. So that's beautiful. All right, what advice do we have for Gemini, Spirit? What advice do we have for Gemini? Advice for Jimmy? I wonder what you guys got your eyes on. Like, I almost want to clarify the Page of Wands, but I'm pretty sure it's just bigger and better things. I don't know if it's specific yet, but you are definitely you're on your mission here. And when Jimmy sets to missions, dude, it's intense. Be humble. Woo! Ooh, during Leo season, July 23rd through August 22nd, y'all need to be humble. Okay, that's your advice. Be humble. Be humble to yourself, to other people. Who just like blew out, flipped itself in the deck. My goodness. What else do we have here? We'll pull the toppies. Chains. What was this one? Create your happiness. Okay. You guys do have wealth, luck, and abundance coming your way with Fihu, okay? There's also generational chains here, so pay really close attention to that. Make sure that you're not letting yourself stay chained to things that are no longer creating happiness for you. Remember to be humble and be thankful about what you have and what you've earned, but definitely if wherever and whatever you're doing at this point is not creating your happiness, then it's time to move on to what does. It's time. For sure. Luck is on your side. Wealth is on your side. Emotional, financial stability, and independence. Y'all are par none for an awakening and a movement, a shift. Okay? Okay. All right, moving on to Cancer. Hello, 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 Cancer Collective. Welcome to Carmaboo Tarot. We are here for the last quarter moon in Pisces read for the sign of Cancer. The message that comes with this moon, you guys, is to talk less and feel more. Talk less, feel more. Absolutely. All right. Spirits, guides, ancestors, what is shaking for Cancer? What's going on for Cancer? What do they need to know? What is going on for... Okay. Six of Pentacles. Okay. You guys are all about giving as long as there's reciprocity. You know what I mean? Like, you're balancing your scales. Keeping it good. Some of you might be donating to charity. Some of you might be like cleaning out the house and giving shit away to people. Like, I don't need this no more. Does anybody want this? Some of you might be like hitting up the Goodwill stores instead of going shopping at a mass market even. Like, just donating to good causes instead of like spur shopping or spontaneous shopping. Wholesale shopping. Yeah. Okay, we get the Seven of Cups and the Five of Wands reversed, you guys, that come with that Six of Pentacles. So, pretty much here, you have a whole lot of options that are available to you, but you're choosing the options that are more equitable to you financially. Okay, so that's like choosing, okay, say you're quote-unquote house hunting at this point, okay? So if you're looking for a new home or a new job at this point, you're looking into your options to figure out which one is the most fair. Like, okay, this, you're looking at things more or less like, okay, if I'm looking at this house, like, it's going to cost me more, but it's move-in ready. But do I really want to pay that mortgage? Or do I want to move into the house that's technically livable and buy something that I can put equity into and make money back out of it eventually on? Or one that has more property that you can do additions to the house on and earn more equity that way? You know, you're really looking into your options. Or say it's like a job situation. This is you looking at things like, all right, this job pays more, but they want me to be salary, and that could mean working 80 hours a week. Or I could take this one that pays the little bit less of what you would get in the salary for your 40 hours. You would get the, 40 hours of pay. It would come close, but it wouldn't quite be as much. You're just really looking into like, are they going to accept me? Are they going to allow me to move up the ladder? Are they going to be fair with me? Is this so? And also with the male and female on that card, as long as it comes to jobs, like you might even be looking into like how many male versus female workers do they have? Specifically, if you're a feminine, you may be looking into that. Or if this is somebody who's like LGBTQ, like you're really looking into the companies that would be more accepting of that situation, one that are going to accept and acknowledge and appease your needs at that time. You're really looking into things like that. Like, okay, if I move here, is that somewhere that is safe for my kids? You know what I mean? You could be looking at situations like that. There's a whole lot coming with that, and that's a 7. That could be like 7 different big things, like big boxes that you're looking to tick with this purchase. And they have to be met. It has to be fair, or you're not fucking going, because that Five of Wands is reversed. You are not going to accept any type of falter on this at all, which is beautiful. You definitely should always get exactly what it is that you need. You might not get everything that you want because it's a 5, okay? So maybe there's like 2 things about the job or the property that kind of are like, meh. There might be 2 things that kind of still poke at you a little bit, like that could become an issue later, or this may be a problem, or maybe I can't finance that part all the way at first, and it may become, I may have to reroute this to do that. You know what I hope you're tracking at this point. You know what I'm saying. Like, you're going to get damn near everything you want, but as long as it's a situation that you know that you're not going to have to constantly fight, battle, compete, or do studying and learn how to do shit on your own. Like, the majority of things that come with this are things you already know how to do, things you already know how to survive from, things that you have already experienced and you have overcome. Okay? That's what you're looking for. That would be your yes card. Things that don't meet that criteria are solid nah. All right, what advice do we have for Cancer? Advice for Cancer, spirits, guides, ancestors. What do we have for Cancer? Ooh. Righto. Journey, chariot, inspiration, and ration. Okay. Some of you may be having to budget to make this happen. Just gonna put that out there. Some of you, this is going to be actually physically going and looking at things. You may be actually having to like rent a car, take a train, take a flight. There is a lot of inspiration that comes with that energy, okay? So this is you taking inspired action to get something done. Even if it means that you have to sacrifice a little bit, you're just at this point where you're like, okay, I'm the 6 of Pentacles. Like, my hand is full. I need to give this to somebody so that I can get what I want. Like, you're ready to let it go to accept something new. And that's beautiful, because that's your advice. Your advice is to be exactly where you're supposed to be. Your advice is to be open, be able, be rational about your choices, understanding what it is that you truly want and need, and taking it forward. Okay? Beautiful. Moving on to Leo. So Leo, what is shaking for Leos? Oh my goodness. All right, last quarter moon in Pisces read for the sign of Leo. Message that comes with this moon is to talk less and feel more. Talk less, feel more. Okay. You guys get Judgment. That's your first one off the ripple. Judgment. What's passing Judgment? Woo. Spirits, guides, ancestors, please stop throwing the cards. I have limited space. King of Swords reversed. All right. What's coming under Judgment is probably a whole lot here because that's a king. So there's a lot that comes with a king. Okay. Specifically the King of Swords. Things that could be coming into Judgment right now are like self-isolation, anything that you may have done past-wise, okay? Especially things that were verbal or things that weren't verbal because it is reversed, okay? It could be either way. Could be things that you said to people or things that you did not say to people. Could be that you said too less or too much, okay? At this time, your advice is to talk less and feel more. That's the important part, okay? Making sure that you feel safe. Making sure that you feel like you're receiving your due. Making sure that you're being safe. You're being healthy, okay? And those are the things that should be coming really important to you right now. I'm getting like a really big like water feeling, like big amounts, like waves crashing. Some of you might be having like some really, really, really deep emotional boundaries tested at this time. Because it is a judgment that is passed for you or against you at this point. It could have to do with children or something that had to do with your childhood, or perhaps if you're a parent, it has to do with your children. Specifically, if there's four children, okay, because there's like the mom, the dad, and then there's like four people in the middle. It could be 4 children, 2 children, and 2 other adults. Take it how it resonates for you. That could be a cue that it is meant for you, okay? Gabriel could be significant for some of you. I'm hearing Gabriel. Could be a name of somebody. Could be a town, name of a business, a brand name, something. Purple flowers could also be significant, or an owl. Maybe some of you are hearing an owl. I think there's a lot of you where there's like one person that really does a lot of communicating with you. Yeah. And then you get the Sun reverse, which is your card not in your own energy. There's going to come a big emotional push here. A big emotional push probably between the next 7 to 10 days where you are kind of pushed to your limits because somebody is passing judgment on some things that you do. Specifically, anything that has to do with the nonverbal part of things. I keep hearing disconnect. And because I'm not saying it, now it's showing it to me like on a bill. Some of you might be getting like a disconnect notice for something. You're disconnected from people, or you're disconnected from a situation. Some of you could be disconnecting from your own children because it's causing you anxiety with the Sun reversed here. Some of you could be even like borderline depression at this point. Because if you're settling for something that's content instead of something that really actually makes you happy, it is a very hard place to be in, okay? So I just want to show this to you guys. On this Talk Less, Feel More card, she's actually holding, okay? So she's got a crystal in this hand and a crystal in this hand. And she's sitting on the sand of a beach with the tides coming in, okay? Under the last quarter moon, okay? So what does that mean? It means that she's done talking to people. She's now grounding her energies, equalizing herself, taking in the elements and using them to her advantage, okay? So I'm taking, in your situation, there are probably things that can be done to make this more advantageous for you. Problem is, it's going to require patience and energy. And with that Sun reversed, I'm not feeling like you have a whole lot of that. So there's going to be some things for you guys that are going to be crucial at this time. Time management is huge with the judgment. That's making sure that you're not in the wrong place at the wrong fucking time. Making sure that you are saying what needs to be said without saying too much, making sure that you're giving things the energy that they deserve. Okay? So if you have people around you that are causing chaos and you remove yourself from them, that is absolutely the safer choice. Absolutely. But if you have people around you that are attempting to be helpful, then you might want to take them into consideration, even if they are fucking irritating. Just saying. Like, I'm looking at this King of Swords here and this Judgment card with each other, and I really just feel this irritated energy. It's almost like that feeling like when your sibling pokes you. It's just that mild irritant. Like, there's something that these people do that kind of just pushes you over the edge a little bit. Like, not full on jump off the cliff, but it's definitely something that it lights your fire a little bit. For sure. And because it's getting the best of you, I feel like that's part of the reason why you're struggling so hard. And at the end of the day, I really, truly feel like this is a childhood issue. Is this childhood trauma for somebody? Deep. Definitely deep. This could be you separating from people because that is what you've been taught to do. Like when you get irritated, it's time to walk away or disconnect or stop talking. Okay? Communication is not a bad thing as long as it's healthy communication. Okay? It's okay to take a minute and need a minute for yourself. But there's also a point where you have to heal from it. Some of you might be looking into going into therapy. Beautiful. Beautiful. There's like a little ray of sunshine here. Some of you, maybe it's a person that you speak to that provides that. For others of you, it could be going into nature, getting yourself in, grounding your energies for sure. Some of you might be using some crystals to try to redo some stuff here. Let me just go back over for you guys. So Bloodstone is the booster stone for this time frame, okay? On a personal, with it being a Leo, I would probably go with the Tiger's Eye for protection. Quartz is good for healing. Black onyx is still good for grounding your energy. It's also good for protection for Leos or fire signs, okay? So if you have black onyx, I would definitely be wearing that at this point. And if you come to those points where you do start feeling irritated, you know, use your crystal. Use your crystal. Rub it, turn it backwards, you know, spin it 3 times. Like, whatever it takes for you to be able to remove that. Okay, some of you might need to take a salt bath. I'm just going to put that out there too. That's a good source of healing. It is, we're in Gemini season here, okay? So maybe some of you need to do like an earth ritual. Just saying. It's especially good for grounding, which is kind of what you need at this point. Like, make mud. Make mud and put your feet in it. Play in it. If it's raining, dance in it. Ground your energies. Use nature. Use earth. Use it. Okay. I'm going to pull the advice now. I'm going to shut my mouth and pull your advice. Spirits, guides, ancestors, what do we have for advice for Leo? Spirits, guides, ancestors, what do we have for Leo? Wow, they're wanting to like... I'm having to like keep a really good grip on them. I don't want to fly everywhere. Maybe you guys are kind of all over the place. Spirit says chill out. Year. Okay. This could be about birthdays. This could be about something that's been going on for years and years and years with these people. For some of you, it could have to do with recovery from something. Like maybe you're recovering, they're recovering. What did I say about going somewhere, man? With the travel there. Okay, some of you might be getting a ticket to get the fuck out of Dodge. Make you feel a little bit better. Go to your happy place, wherever that's at. Okay, kind words yield kind thoughts. There could be people... Here's is reversed here, okay? So there could be people that are kind of spewing venom at you right now. Be careful with that energy, man. They're being venomous for a reason. First you borrow, then you beg. Be careful about borrowing money at this time. Be very careful with that. Peace begins with a smile. Okay, so a smile's worth 1,000 words, okay? Indefinitely. I'm not saying you gotta fake it till you make it, but if you're happy about something, show you're happy. If you want to laugh, fucking laugh, man. Don't dilute your happiness due to somebody else's insecurity or somebody else's inability to enjoy things in life. That's ridiculous. Some of you might be having occult matters that are going on as well. So some of you might be spellcasting. You may be using that crystal magic. You might be learning how to do runes. Or you may be actually throwing runes at this point. I mean, shit. There might be runes in this deck yet. Let's find out. Crystal scrying even. Okay, fortune sides with him who dares. Yours is reversed. Okay, so be careful about how daring you are with people at this time. You also get the moon cards. You could be dealing with a Pisces or a Cancer. The moon is related to feelings, your instincts, and your intuition. Okay, so your advice is to follow your intuition in your source of recovery here. Okay, don't borrow anything that you can't return or that you don't want to lose. Like, just don't borrow. Just don't borrow at this time. That's what I'm going to say. Just don't borrow. Some of you need to look into your birth charts. Just throw that out there too. Remember that if you're feeling joyous or you're feeling happy at this time, fucking let that shit out. Shine. Be the superstar Leo that you need to be. Just saying. Some of you, this might be years before this is over and done with. Some of you have a very long healing path here. I truly, truly, truly feel like this is childhood trauma. Like, I don't see a way around that. That or it's some sort of generational chain that you're maybe not even aware of that you need to break yet. But it's coming. Okay. That's what I got for you, Leo. Moving on to Virgo. Virgo, Virgo, Virgo Collective. Welcome, welcome, you guys. We're going to get the last quarter moon in Pisces read for the Virgos. The message that comes with this moon, guys, is to talk less, feel more. Last quarter moon in Pisces. Talk less, feel more. Spirits, guides, ancestors, what do we have for the Virgo Collective? Ooh, that didn't want to shuffle. We're going to split them. Some of you might be feeling divided, or like you don't really want to make a choice. Like all the options are crappy, so you really just don't want to make a choice on something. That's just the offset energy I'm feeling, but we'll see what pulls. Spirit, what do we have? Okay. Ooh, I wanted to pull two. Fuck it, we'll take it. Okay, there's a lot of you that are feeling really strongly about something at this point, but there's this Seven of Swords energy that kind of eludes or hides it in some way, shape, or form. Okay, so even though you feel strongly about something, you're at that point where you feel like you still can't trust it for whatever reason. Okay, could be because they're sneaky, because they talk too much, because they might think they might have thief energy to them, or they're just kind of just sketch. Something's just sketchy. What's the Seven, Spirit? What's the Seven of Swords? Did one flip? Sorry, you guys, if you hear background noise, I live really close to a school, and it's like end of the school year here in Michigan, and like they've been letting the kids out a little bit early just to like go outside and kind of scream it out a little bit. So if you hear screaming in the background, a bunch of kids screaming, like, don't worry about it. It's just the middle schoolers releasing some frustration. I think it's beautiful, personally. That's my opinion. I also have neighbors that have visitors right now, so sorry if there's background noise. I'm trying to filter it out as best I can. So on that, Seven becomes the Emperor. Okay, so some of you, this could be your boss, a person in a higher position than you, or a person that is far more mature than you. For some of you, this could be even an older member of your family, or your father, your grandfather, whoever and whatever you consider to be that big, abundant, masculine energy, the King of Kings on your team. Okay, and at this point, you're feeling like they could be a strength to you, but they also could be fucking around. They could be being strategic for you or against you at this point, okay? And that's a really sketchy energy with an Emperor. This could be someone's attorney, a judge in a situation, someone's therapist. You could be feeling like maybe your therapist is kind of out to get you at this point. That's really terrible. I need another card. That was bad. I didn't like that. Not at all. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles. You're trying to grow. 7 and 7 reverse there. Okay, so like you're trying to grow. You're trying to make things better, things more abundant, things more fruitful. Okay, that's what you're looking for here. And you're really trying to just kind of bulk up and beef up your energies here, is what I'm feeling. And I feel like there's this this dominating masculine energy that comes in to kind of tell you like, okay, but you can do that, but you need to be a little bit careful on how many seeds you're trying to plant here. Take that how it resonates. That could be like an older male telling you to watch how many females or males you're sleeping with. That could be someone coming in to tell you, hey, watch all them friends you got around you. Some of them might not have good intentions for you, okay? It's not that they're trying to demasculate you. It's not that they're trying to make you feel weakened in any form. They're just making an attempt to give you some solid advice here about the growth that you need to be making versus the growth you're actually progressing at this point. One more for the Emperor. Yeah. I take it you've worn the patience down on this person, and that's probably why. They're probably giving you instructions that you're not real happy about, or advice that you're not real happy about, because you have worn their patience to a very thin line. You are definitely skating on ice with this person. They are done being patient. They are done trying to balance shit for you. They're done clearing your accounts. They are done helping you move things around. They're done helping you argue, fight, debate, put you in safe spots. Like, they are just done. So just be aware of that. Advice for Virgo. Ooh. Out of this, only good will come. Aries season, March 21st through April 19th. Okay, so there could have been a situation between March and April where you kind of felt like something was shitty, but only good is going to come of it, okay? Oh, otherwise, somebody is dealing with an Aries, or you should be dealing with an Aries. Aries and the Emperor coagulate with one another, okay? Like, they are, that's the matching card for Aries, is the Emperor and the Empress. So what I'm saying is you need to listen to their advice, because whatever they're telling you, only good's going to come of it. You need to listen to them. That, well, I'm not taking the whole stack. We'll take top two. Fihu. Okay. Alright. You guys are getting Fihu, which is good health, good wealth, lots of luck and abundance coming in. Beautiful. Beautiful. Some of you may be getting a better job. Some of you might be picking up on a side hustle here that's like picking up pace real fast. Maybe they're advising you about that. Maybe they're like, you need to watch how fast you're letting this side stuff go on, because it's going to interrupt your day hustle. You know, be careful with that. All right, then you got live and let live. That is an Aquarius card. You could be dealing with an Aquarius, or this could have been, I'm not feeling like it's a past energy. It could have happened between January 20th and February 18th, so that is Aquarius season. So maybe you ran into one of those situations where you had to just live your life and let somebody else live theirs. You know what I mean? It's just let bygones be bygones sometime between January and February. But I am feeling more or less like I keep getting drawn to the word Aquarius. So you may be dealing with an Aquarius. But for the good majority of you, that may not apply. Okay? So if that is just an advice card, your advice is to live and let live. Anything that's not matching with your energy, not matching your growth spurt, not matching your vibration at this point, let that shit fall off. Let it fall off. Let it fall off. You know, talk less, feel more. If you feel like these people are trying to stunt your growth, take a break. If you feel like they're being impatient with you, or they're wearing down your patience, take a break. Anything that is distorting your strength at this point, you need to just kind of take a break from. Live and let live, okay? Let it roll. Let the cards fall as they may. The cards are there. You already have your hand. You're just kind of just letting it fall as may. See what happens. It's kind of a beautiful energy to be in, which is weird because it's not really like a Virgo thing to do. But I think you guys are just at the point where your patience is very limited. Your growth is starting to pick up and excel. And you're just really, really careful about who the fuck you let around you and in your energy. And you're not appreciative of people that are coming in trying to offer you half-ass advice, like they, or people who don't really know your situation trying to give you advice. Some of you might be looking into your past lives. That's for very few of you, but Jupiter could be important to somebody as well. Pay attention to where your Jupiter is at in your birth chart, or where it's at now currently, and how that affects you. Definitely. All right, moving on to Libra. Hello, 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 Libra Collective. Welcome to Carmaboo Tarot. We are going to get the last quarter moon in Pisces read for the sign of Libra. The message that comes with this moon, you guys, is to talk less and feel more. Talk less, feel more. What do we got going on for Libra? Spirits, guides, ancestors. That just leaped. We'll take them. They did a whole 360 in the deck. Whole 360. You guys have switched something around. Y'all have turned something around in some way, shape, or form. Absolutely positively here with the Knight of Swords reversed and the Ten of Wands in the upright. Y'all are picking yourself up by the bootstrap. You're getting something fucking done here. It's hard. Whatever it is, it's hard. What's this 10? Oh, wow. No, not on the 4. Queen of Wands. Okay. Some of you have really picked up on your growth, your patience, your ability to get things finished and done. Some of you might be working a lot, getting stuff, like you're really working hard to, like, what are we achieving? Trying to get a promotion, trying to receive admiration. Some of you have done a lot of work on your relationships with people. Some of you have stepped back out into the dating scene. Some of you are like really busting ass, like burning the midnight candle to fucking get work done to try to earn a promotion. Some of you have worked on some traumatic issues, and they could be family issues as well here, but I'm really getting just the trauma of things. It could have came from a past relationship specifically, where there could have been a lot of fighting, and you just kind of fought through it. This could be like a marriage going to couples therapy, or marriage counseling. It's not a big vibe I'm getting here, but there's a lot of you who are really individualizing your care to yourself, more or less. Like, this could be like, okay, we're going to do couples counseling, but I need to do therapy on my own for the trauma. Okay, that could be a choice that some of you are making at this time, just so that you can kind of alleviate the burden from yourself here, because, I mean, you can't do it all. You can't be the Queen of Wands and still be doing everything on your own, and then on top of it, take in all this new attention that's coming in. Like, that's a lot to keep up with, man. Woo. Advice for Libra. What you fear becomes your limit. And then dream big. Virgo season, August 23rd through September 22nd. Could be a really big time for you guys, or was within the last year. Some of you may just be dealing with a Virgo. You also could be dealing with a Gemini, a Leo, a Sagittarius, or an Aquarius. Feeling hard Saggy vibes, you guys. Something could have happened during Saggy season. Like this past Saggy season. So that's going to be the end of November through the beginning of December is Sagittarius season. Some of you feeling really just tied to shit. Some of you could be legally bound to some things. This definitely could have to do with marriage or being attached to people in some way, shape, or form, some sort of group. Could be contracts with your work that are needing to be fulfilled. Some of you are like working late to finish projects. There's quite a lot of you where like all of this effort that you're putting into things, just wearing yourself very fucking thin here. Like very, very thin. Where there's like a certain amount of darkness that is coming in with this here. So what you fear becomes your limit. Okay, so if you're fearing that, like, I'm just gonna say it because this is what I'm getting. If you are in fear of the fact that you work so hard to get everything that you got at this point that you're never gonna find love, that is a falsity. What you fear becomes your limit. If you feel like your job is going to interfere with your love life, then it probably will. If you feel like having all of your attention diverted to what you have decided you want to do with your life is going to complicate things with what you love, then it's time to find a balance. Okay? It is time to find a balance. Because at this point, you're de-escalating. You're at a 10, an 8, and a 6. 10, 8, 6, okay? So you're going down in sets of twos, like 2 stairs at a time. It's like going down a staircase, but at this point you're going down 2 stairs at a time instead of 1 because you're trying to rush really, really hard to get shit done. You're like always in a hurry, always stressed out, always running out of time to do things. Time management is going to be really fucking important for somebody. Some of you could be dealing with those situations where maybe you have to take something with you. Like, maybe for some of you, you have to, like, take your pet with you because you're gone for so many hours at work. It's not a bad thing to be ambitious. Here's what I'm going to say, Libra. It's not a bad thing to be ambitious, okay? But don't let the fear of, there are certain aspects that come with being ambitious that do cause fear, you know? Like, okay, if I take on this, am I still going to have enough time to do what I want to do? Like, maybe I take a job where I have to work more hours, but they're actually willing to give me promotions and slide me into a fucking career. Cool. But am I still going to be able to take care of myself? Am I still going to be able to maintain my household? Is it going to make me aggressive? Or am I going to be so fucking tired that I'm not ready to fight for anything? Like, am I going to even have time to pay my bills? Like, that's kind of the energy I feel here with this. And at the end of the day, just finding that balance for yourself is probably going to be the most important thing. Because whatever it is that's causing you fear is what's going to be your limit. All right, moving on to Scorpio. All right, Scorpios. We are going to get the last quarter moon in Pisces read for the sign of Scorpio. You guys, the message that comes with this last quarter moon in Pisces is to talk less, feel more. Talk less, feel more. All right, what's going on? What's going on for Scorpio? What do they need to know? 5 of Cups in the world. Okay. There's some sort of disappointment that's going to lead to a change, you guys. A start to a new cycle or an ending to an old one. What's the world spirit? Strength. Yeah. Some sort of like looming energy about the past. Like this crying over spilled milk shit. People not being able to get over shit that leads you into a really strong position and to really being able to move yourself forward, okay? And I don't think that this is an opportunity that has come lightly, okay? Somebody's put a lot of effort and energy into getting you here, as long as you putting your own efforts into getting there. This is something that you have earned, not something that someone is freely giving you out of the kindness of their heart, okay? You were strong and you earned this. 3 of Pentacles. One more. 5 of Swords. Fuck. All right, some of you might be having some struggles at home. You're like really finding it difficult to collaborate with the people that you're close to, like in a home or a family type of dynamic. You're really just struggling to keep shit straight with them and still keep this opportunity open for you. And that could be where some of this pessimistic energy is coming from here, because it's like, yeah, I made money today, but I had to miss my kid's game. Or, yeah, I did the overtime, but now I'm exhausted and I don't even have energy to do other things that I want to do. Wink, wink. Like, whatever the situation, do it, take it how it resonates. But what I'm saying is, something is just not shaking out quite right here. But this is one of those situations where you have busted your ass to get here. Like, you have busted your ass to get there, and you deserve the start of this new cycle. You just gotta stay strong through it. That brute Leo energy, okay? Jira, okay, it could take a year to manifest here. There's a lot of you that do have really good goals here. Peace begins with a smile, okay? So people who aren't being peaceful with you, maybe just try smiling at them or making them laugh. Scorpios have this wonderfully dark sense of humor. It is hilarious. My brother is a Scorpio, and he is the funniest fucker I know. Like, it is... Y'all have this wonderful skill of being able to make people giggle and smile. You get Kinas reversed here, okay? So some of you might be feeling like a loss in your creativity at this point. You may be feeling like the change is not due to happen, or that it's not the right time to do it. It may take a year to get there. Okay? Patience is a virtue. There's always a proper timing for things, and no one is going to know what that proper timing is better than you for yourself. You're going to know what that proper timing is better than anybody else around you or anybody leading you. Like, your boss doesn't know what's going on with your partner or your kids, and vice versa. Sometimes your kids and your partner don't understand everything that's going on at work. Like, sometimes it's emergent. Like, open communication is probably going to be a really big key for you guys, okay? Focus on your goals, baby. Focus on your goals. Proper time for everything, and rewards come in as they are earned. Remember that. Moving on to Sagittarius. Hello, 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 Sagittarius. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're getting the last quarter moon in Pisces reading for the sign of Sagittarius. Talk less, feel more. That's the message that comes with this moon. Talk less, feel more. All right. Finally getting things to fall into place, man. Saggy, that's really the energy that I'm feeling right off the rip here. Oof. Oof. 4 of Cups. All right. So there's offers on the table. They may not be offers that you really want, but it's kind of just making things click for you, okay? So, yeah, with the Justice here as well, make sure you're being careful about what you sign. Make sure you read all the small print, dot your I's, cross your T's, make sure everything is fair and square. I'm hearing estimate, strength, yeah. Some of you might be dealing with a Leo. Some of you may need to encounter that Leo energy, okay? Yeah. Be careful about swindlers at this point, okay? There could be people that are just trying to get one over on you. Like, they're really just trying to pay the minimum amount for something that they want from you. Or they're trying to get you to sign things over without reading them. Or situations like that. Just be really careful about people that are really just out for themselves at this point. Be very careful with that, Sagittarius, okay? Some of you might be having to go to court for something. And, like, someone else's... You need to stay strong because someone else's attorney is like going to give you loaded questions, okay, trying to pin you to one or the other, or trying to like kind of separate you from your own reality in some way, shape, or form. They're being very sketchy, very sneaky, okay, very espionage energy. You guys, if you want things to be justified, you want things to be fair through this situation, maybe you don't take the first offer, okay? Maybe not the first, second, or third. Maybe it's only on the fourth chance that they're trying to say something to you where you actually are fucking listening. And this could be someone coming in like, I'll make you a deal, and you're like, whatever. Oh, I'll make you a deal. Yeah, whatever. Oh, I'll make you a deal. I'm not selling. And then finally they're like, listen, I know you don't want to sell it, but this is what I'm offering. And you're just kind of like looking into the cup and seeing how full it is. Make sure that fucker's full. Make sure that what they're giving you is what you deserve for what they're getting. Okay? Make it reciprocity. Reciprocity, 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 Saggy. Cool. Let's get some advice. Advice. Some of you got a lot of people fucking like in your ear, like, ah, da, 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 get this done, get this done, get this done. A lot of pushing. A lot of pushing, man. Verbal, especially. Advice. Advice for Sagittarius. Ooh. Star. Hope, faith, prophecy. Beautiful. Okay, yeah. Something could have to do with the credit. Like, there's a good chance for some sort of accreditation here. There's mixed messages about what is happening or what's going on. Could be mixed messages from people. Like, maybe you got one person being like, don't do it. And the other person's like, go for it. At this point, I would just have faith in your own ability to make your decisions. Okay? Because there's uncontrolled forces here. Like, there's protection here as well. But there's like this uncontrolled forces and this source of wrath that's coming through here, okay? And it's inspired movement. So make sure that you are listening in real good to your intuition. Like, if it don't fucking feel right, it ain't fucking right. Figure out why it's not right, okay? Don't just not read anything, man. Read everything you're signing. Watch contracts. Watch any type of paperwork. I don't care if you're signing in at your doctor's office and they got a new privacy policy. Read that shit. Read it. Just saying. Y'all have hope and faith in yourselves. Know that there's prophesied good amounts of things coming in here. 11-11, okay? Pay attention when you're starting to see synchronized numbers, especially if you're seeing 11-11, okay? Pay attention. invitations to manifest, to do more, to be more, to get more out of situations, to be able to strengthen yourself more than you could before. I'm getting a sense that, like, for some of you, for some reason, for a while now, you've not been able to, like, really take good care of yourself physically for some reason. Like, maybe you had to, like, recuperate from something or some sort. Maybe you haven't been able to get to the gym. Like, maybe you were working a whole lot, couldn't get to the gym. Or maybe finances were getting in the way. Like, maybe you had to take on, like, a side hustle and you just haven't had time to get other stuff done. Things that are physical activity for you. For some of you, like, as of reasonably, I'm going to say, like, the last 6 months to a year. So for some of you, your bodies may have suffered a little bit going into recovering from something here. Spirit says you're at that point where you can come on now. You can get it done now. Whatever it was you wanted to do physically with yourself, you can do it now. Okay? Follow your intuition. That's what I got for you, Saggy. All right, moving on to Capricorn. Hello, Capricorn. Okay, guys, just as a heads up, if you hear a bunch of screaming in the background, I live by a middle school. These kids are almost out of school for the summer, and bless these teachers. They are letting them outside a little bit early each day just to kind of, like, scream and run and let it out. Like, they're in middle school. They don't really get recess no more. So bless these teachers that are teaching them that there are positive ways to release that energy without causing a whole bunch of chaos and mayhem. So if you hear it sound like it's a horror movie in the back of the video, like, that's legitly just a bunch of middle schoolers in the background hooping and hollering. Don't mind them. Sorry. I'm trying to filter it and screen it a little bit best I can, but yeah, it's not soundproof. So, yeah, here we go. Capricorn. Let me get one more. Ooh. All right, some of you have a delayed commitment. Well, you got something coming in hot. Okay. I'm splitting them. What do we got? What's this Four of Wands? Why is it reversed? Some sort of commitment went awry, went sour due to anxiety, a lot of fighting, loss of sleep, stress. Yeah, that plan went awry. It definitely did. Either somebody wasn't committed to it or somebody had other plans, is just how I'm going to put that. Like, someone had other plans for themselves or for the situation. Like, this could be somebody getting engaged and you realize that you don't want to fight with this person for the rest of your life and you got bigger, better fish to fry elsewhere. It's like that type of energy. Okay. Put it into your form however it applies to you. This could be someone choosing to quit a job because you were too fucking stressed out, losing sleep over the shit, and you are looking for better opportunities elsewhere. Take it how it resonates for you. Okay? You are letting go of something you committed to because it is too motherfucking much and you can do better somewhere else, is the main theme here. What is this 8? What's coming in hot, Spirit? Ooh, you got a bunch trying to flip. Ooh, the wheel reversed. All right, some of you were on, like, kind of on the back side of the gambling wheel here. You were kind of on a backward slope. Some of you might have had a financial losses. Some of you might have felt like you were just really down on your luck, down and out about some stuff. And then you sat in this 8 of Cups energy where you just kind of really rooted yourself in what you had left. Instead of focusing on all the shit you lost, you just really focused on the shit you had left, which is good. And then we get the 2 of Swords reversed. So then we have this choice to make. It's coming in real fucking hot. Like, there was this immediate, you need to choose. And you are fully aware of, this is option A, this is option B, this one comes with these pros and cons, that one comes with those pros and cons. Which one better suits me for what I need to get done and for what I have left? Beautiful. Some of you don't know that situation's coming in yet. I'm feeling like this dun 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 energy here. Some of you make a choice to just say, fuck this. And surprise, surprise, like, shit goes a little sketch for a minute. But then you reroute yourself and make a choice. What advice do we have? What advice do we have for Capricorn? It's something you didn't expect at first, but it's there. It's there. And you're kind of, like, you're past the point of just dealing with it. You're trying to just make sure the scales are where they're supposed to be at. Yeah. Don't be trying to fight with stuff too much, man. What is meant to be will never pass you by. If this is something that's coming in, man, just let it roll. Be courageous, be seen. Okay. Now you get working on new beginning, growth, and liberation. Y'all got something new coming. I'm telling you, there's some sort of choice where there are new, wonderful, independent, liberating things coming your motherfucking way. And you are going to have to make that choice as to whether you want to stick in the shit you rooted yourself in, or if you want to what is that called? Cut, bait, and run. Be courageous, be seen. Somebody's watching. Somebody's watching. Somebody's paying attention to all the choices you've made. And once they see that you're in a position where you're pliable to them, they're coming in. Try not to fight with this person. They may come in and kind of try to lowball you on some shit for a minute. Or this is a situation where they really just try to get more out of you than you're willing to give initially. Try not to argue with that person and understand that you may have to sacrifice things to get what you want. Okay? Yeah. Moving on to Aquarius. Oh, hello, 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 Aquarius. Okay, guys, we're getting the last quarter moon in Pisces read for the sign of Aquarius. The message that comes with this moon is to talk less, feel more. Talk less, feel more. Oh, that really just did not want to. There, I can see it. Okay. What's going on for Aquarius? We'll take Topsy. That's way too many. Fuck it, I'm gonna look at them. Clearly, it's important. It came out in a whole bundle and just kind of like stuck right there. All right, Six of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, Two of Swords, Strength, and the High Priestess reversed. What the fuck? What happened? You're at a point where you were being charitable. Everything was kind of, you know, balancing the scales. Like you had enough to like help others. And you were helping pick people up. And then it put you on the back foot here with this Two of Wands. Like now you're just trying to like figure out a way to balance yourself, to like find a way to make things sustainable again. I think it had to do with the choice. Like you had to choose option A or option B, and it was like choosing between a rock and a hard place. You had to choose one or the other. There was no good or bad choice. That's really, I'm being told to tell you that. There was no good choice. They were both shit choices. And they were shit choices because you were over generous with other people. I feel like moving forward, you're going to be a stronger person for it. And I feel like there's some sort of, it's almost like a, what is the word? I'm just going to say a situation so it makes more sense. Well, when you're made stronger, there's sometimes where you can't get justice in the form that is normal. Or, so say this is a situation where like you can't take someone to court because there wasn't a contract of any sort. So you have no evidence to take it to court to win a case against this person. So maybe this is a situation where you are working on yourself and getting stronger, and maybe karma comes back to bite this person in the ass, because that is the High Priestess reversed, okay? So this could very well be that whoever received that generosity from you may be paying for it now. Maybe they didn't pay you back, but Spirit and Universe are coming to take their fucking piece of flesh. They're coming to take that pound of flesh because that's how karma works. You ask for something and it's freely given, and you don't do what you agreed to do, that's your debt to pay. Especially if it's freely given. Typically that comes back like 3 to 10 fold, depending on how much damage it did to the other person. Okay, that went deep real quick. Sorry, guys. Love y'all. All right, Aquarius. What is this 6? Yep. Could have been a situation where you were lovers with somebody, or somebody in your soul tribe group, your friends, somebody who could have been like a twin flame or soulmate energy to you. That does not necessarily mean it has to be like a sexual thing. Like that could be anybody. Like we have soulmates all throughout our life. It's whoever you gave the most amount of attention to or gave way too much to without receiving the reciprocity for it, okay? And then real quick, hot and heavy, bam, 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 comes the Eight of Wands. Like, this is like 8 spears coming at you so fast. Okay? And then, boom, you're knocked on your ass by giving away too fucking much. And then you're trying to get back up, but one foot's injured. You're standing on one foot, trying to juggle, making some motherfucking money. And then you had to make a choice. What's this choice? Nine of Pentacles. You had to choose yourself. You had to choose yourself. You had to choose to be independent from the shit that was not working out for you. You took your money and run. Good for you. Yeah. Yeah, that strength that's coming in. That is not something that you anticipated yourself having. Like, you were really at that point where you are truly, truly, truly realizing how fucking strong you really are. How deep you can really dig in that wealth. Okay? Like, how deep can I dig in my will to achieve my goals? Like, you are so far past that point. Like, you are past the point of being like, okay, I need to sit down, calm down, think about this, and make a plan. You are literally at the point where you're like, I'm gonna roll with the punches today. Fuck them. Fucking beautiful. Fucking beautiful. And I know you're tracking because my communication house is Aqua. Okay, so I know you're tracking what the fuck I'm saying. Just that. The High Priestess, what is this? Ooh, why did I just get a negative energy? I got a negative vibe off that. Yeah, because somebody's pissed off. Queen of Wands reversed. Somebody wants to make you disappear. Some of you might be having to actually take somebody to court for some shit. Like, maybe you do decide, hey, it's worth getting a court date. Or maybe you finally find a lawyer that's going to fucking take this case. Somebody is wanting to disappear, or somebody wants you to disappear and go the fuck away. Some of you might be reaching a settlement with a company or a settlement with people who kind of fucked you over a little bit there. There's a lot of you that are no longer letting that shit disturb your peace. You're like, if you fucking come near me, or if you communicate with me again, like, this is one of those situations where you're just like, no, don't call me no more. Call my fucking lawyer. Talk to my lawyer. This could be somebody being drawn in for questioning about something, and you literally have to be like, call my lawyer. Yeah. Ooh, just when you think you're done, you know what I mean? You're just digging in that well, trying to do your best to manifest, to bring your vibration up so that everything that you're manifesting, everything that you start to bring in is going to be positive. Bam! Here comes this fucking legal bullshit with this bitch that wants to make you disappear, and then you get this fucking Ace of Pentacles reversed. So it's going to fuck with your money again. After you chose to be independent, worked your fucking ass off, brought your vibration back up, here come these bitches with some bullshit. Just be ready. That's what I'm going to say. Just fucking be ready. Can I get one more? What's the problem? What's this queen's problem? Somebody might be coming after you for child support. I just seen the paper in my third eye. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Spin the wheel. Spin the wheel. For some of you, this could be about a completion. Like, maybe some of you have children that are grown now and it's just paying the back support. Maybe you can get this person to sign off the child support, and that's going to piss somebody off. I don't know. Take it how it resonates. Spin the wheel. Take the gamble. That's what I'm saying to you. When it comes to this legality, or somebody trying to play with your money, somebody trying to be pissed off and make you go away, like, yeah, you need to take the gamble. What advice do we have for Aquarius? Ooh. Yeah, diamonds form under pressure. Y'all been under pressure. You know. It's making you stronger. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. Motivation is going to be your key at this time, okay? So, using your self-discipline, staying on target, following your budget, using your time management, making goals, like literally sit down, make a list of goals, follow the timelines and go with it, okay? Out of this, only good will come. That is an Aries card, March 21st to April 19th. Something could have happened, or y'all could be dealing with an Aries. Or maybe during that time there was some sort of motivation that happened. Diamonds form under pressure. When they pressured you at this 8, stuff coming in, like, that was when your diamond started forming, okay? You're still forming, and pressure's going to keep coming. it's going to keep coming. It's going to keep coming. And it's going to keep coming your whole life. How much more can you do? What can you do to fix it? You can self-discipline. You can budget. You can keep things on target. You can make goals and achieve them. You can do all that. All that. For some of you, make sure your alarm clocks are set, making sure you're not late for work, okay? For some of you, that may apply. Some of you really need to focus on the things that you need. Don't be afraid to ask for what you need. So, like, say this is somebody taking you to child support court. Don't be afraid to tell that judge, like, listen, I'm homeless and I ain't got a car right now, or whatever the situation is. Like, don't be afraid to put it out there, man. Take that gamble. Look, I don't have enough right now. Like, let me just pay this part of it and I can get the rest on payments. Like, or if this is a situation where somebody owes you money and you don't think that they're, like, going to be good on their word because they weren't in the past, make sure that you put that out there. Put it out there. Whatever it is that's causing the anxiety, the rifts, the not wanting to take chances, or whatever's pissing you off or pissing them off, like just lay all the cards on the table. Lay everything out to bear so that whoever this person is coming in to question it or try to find some sort of reciprocity between these two situations or two people or you and whoever's trying to make it fair between you and them, put everything on the fucking table so that they can make a fair choice. Closed mouth does not get fed. All right. Moving on to Pisces. Hello, Pisces. We are going to get the last quarter moon in Pisces read. This is your guys' read. Yay. The message that comes with this moon is to talk less, feel more. Okay? Talk less, feel more. What do we got for Pisces? Spirits, guides, ancestors. That came out as a challenge. What's the main theme? Main theme? Okay. Okay. Some of you are looking for new options. Some of you might be looking for a new place to live. Some of you might be looking to explore something, like go on a trip. Some of you might be looking for a new job. Your challenge lately, or here in the short future, is going to be the Five of Pentacles, which is one of the hardest challenges there is. Okay, because it could have to deal with quite a few things. That could be someone struggling to maintain financial stability. So, like the loss of a job, or all of a sudden your stocks take a shite. Maybe some of you have to spend money on an expensive car repair, or some sort of weird price comes up that you have to pay for whatever reason, okay? And it causes you to be financially injured, okay? There's also the actual physical injury part of that card. So for some of you, the challenge may be, oh, I can't go on that trip because I'm not medically well enough to do so. Or I can't go to do everything that I want to do because I don't mentally or emotionally feel fit to do that. Okay, some of you might be going through fits of anxiety, fits of depression. Some of you might actually be physically injured. So please be careful at this time. Make sure you're not doing anything that's like, it is not sketchy shit time. Like that little thing, like, time to do some sketchy shit, doo-dah, doo-dah. No. No. Not at this time. Because your challenge is to maintain stability, to find the bigger, better deal for yourself right now. And doing sketchy shit, not on the to-do list, okay? What can we do to expand? Okay, go slow. Nice and slow, baby. Eight of Wands reversed. Don't be trying to run people over. Don't be trying to outdo yourself. Don't be trying to, like, put out all your eggs in one basket. Like, diversify, spread out a little bit, slow down, okay? Knight of Wands comes in as well, okay? So, like, absolutely march to the beat of your own drum. Pisces, you guys are so fucking good at that. You are so good at that. Some of you might have fire signs in your birth chart in high placements or in specific placements at this time. Like, maybe you have a fire placement in your career field. So maybe you're like Aries, Leo, Sagittarius in somewhere that has to do with how you are cultured, or in your work ethic, or where you choose to stay permanently. Like, take out resonates, check your charts. But yeah, you're definitely just, you're kind of just digging into that wild child feeling. Like, I am free, for one. For two, like, there's no more anxiety held to this situation. Like, once you've taken it slow and you've moved yourself into a comfy position where you have options, where you can plan, make sure that they're plans that fit your needs. They need to fit your needs. One more time. They need to fit your needs. And I'm not just talking about like, oh, okay, it has a bed, it has a microwave, cool, I'm good. No. You need things that make you happy, things that make you stable. Okay. If you're an outdoorsy person, like, does it have a balcony? Or is there a park nearby that you can get to? Okay? Pay attention to things like that. Take it how it resonates. Or maybe you're an inside person. Maybe you get into this new environment and there's one fucking plug. You know what I mean? Like, you can't even plug in your TV, your alarm clock, and your cell phone charger at the same fucking time. Like, okay, that sucks. Like, okay, so am I going to choose to wake up on time for work, or am I going to choose to plug in my phone for 2 hours and play games before I go to bed and fuck up and not set it? You know, pay attention to, like, it's not just about your physical need for a bed and a roof over your head. Like, you need to make sure that whatever situation you're getting yourself into, wherever you're going, actually meets your needs. Like, do not plan a vacation to, like, a third world country and not have any fucking idea what the hotel looks like. Like, do they have clean water? Is it drinkable? Do they cook for you? Because you're in another country and probably not going to know how to cook the food. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just saying, just please plan. Please plan. All right, and then we get the Nine of Pentacles reversed. Okay, so you may need a little bit of help to get it done. This may be something that you have to codependency on somebody with. Perhaps you're not just focusing in on yourself. Like, maybe this is like choosing a new location to live, but like you have a roommate to help you pay the bills somewhere so that you guys can get the bigger, better deal. But you also have to meet your needs and their needs. So maybe, say, they're an outdoorsy person and they need a balcony, but you're an indoorsy person, so you need central air for the summer, you know, like, just meeting your needs. Or say, maybe you hate washing dishes, so they want a balcony, you want a dishwasher. Those are non-negotiables when you go to look for stuff. You know what I mean? Like, really just finding that balance between you and these other people to try to get things done. It definitely could be a person from your past or someone that you grew up with. It could be a sibling. It could be like an aunt or uncle that you're moving in with, a cousin. This is definitely someone that you have grown up with. Okay, you've known this person for at least 6 years, okay? If it's not family and you're moving in with like your soul tribe or whatever, your friends, you've definitely known this person for at least 6 years and you're aware of the kind of person that they are. Like, you have watched each other grow into who you are, and you both are that independent, beautiful, happy energy. You want to bring those energies together so that you guys can grow and vibe on a better vibe together in a better format than what you're in now. This person may have a dog. Could be quite a big dog. Or this person has horses and they like to ride horses. Maybe you're looking for houses and it has to have a horse paddock and a barn, you know? Like, they have to have somewhere to put their horses, and you need somewhere where you can play your drum. So you need a studio and a barn. You know, maybe you put the studio up top of the horse barn. Like, take it how it resonates, okay? Just, there are needs to be met, and they must be met codependently. And I'm not usually one to promote codependence, but I feel like both of you are financially independent on your own. This is just combining resources to be stronger in the end for it. Okay? Some of you are really feeling nostalgic about your childhood too. Some of you might really be looking into how things have gone the way they have gone. Okay, those could be conversations that you're having. You could be, some of you might be running across like old pictures, or maybe you're like out out and about somewhere and run into somebody you haven't seen for quite some time. This person genuinely cares about you. Wherever this person is, like, they're always there to pick you up when you're down. Like, this is someone that offers gifts, even sometimes when they're not needed. They just know that it's something that you would appreciate. A white flower could be significant. A white owl. Sorry. Thank you, sir. Okay, that's confirmation. I just had a whole lamp to my left completely tip over without falling on the floor. Yeah. For some of you, this could be your guides that are here. Pay attention that your guides may be giving you a sign. They may be giving you the gifts. Like, they want you to know that they're always watching. Like, they want you to know that they're always watching what you're doing. They're always observing people that are around you. And they're really wanting you to hold on to your independent energy. Like, be yourself independently, but be able to roll yourself into codependency where, like, it's like, how do you say it? I don't know the word for it. It's like when two things mold together. Like when two things can cohesively just bump, 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 bump. Like there's this beautiful energy between you and this other person. Like it's always perfectly rotated, combined. There's no drib drab, no interference, no dumb shit. Okay? It's always nice and slow, nice and progressive, nice and, oh, you're going there? Cool, I'm going here. Good, I'll see you when we get back. Kosher. You know what I mean? Like, it's very chill. I feel like your guides brought you there. Like, your guides have brought you to this forefront, to this situation. Where you no longer have to be completely independent. Like, it's okay to be codependent with this person because you're still allowed to be individuals on your own with your own plans and your own vibrations, but your vibes are never out of frequency. They just run concurrent. It's beautiful. All right. What advice do we have for Pisces? Some of you are just really looking for that bigger, better deal. Just make sure all your needs is met. That's, I mean, what advice? What advice? Spirits, guides, ancestors, what do we got? You are the main character of your life. First you borrow, then you beg. Be careful about what you're borrowing at this point. Real careful about that, okay? Don't just focus on yourself. Focus on everything else around you. And especially the things that cause you happiness and joy, okay? With one Zo on that card, too. Like, Uno, be careful, be careful, be careful about making sure that not just you're happy, but everyone in your situation is happy. Like, it's not just about you, it's about everybody. But you do still have to step into those shoes of knowing what makes you happy. You have to be your main character and step up for what it is you want. If it meets criteria with those other people and those frequencies match, fucking grand. Fucking great. Move them on. If not, then fuck them. Deuces. They'll fall off. Don't worry. Because the second your vibration rises, people fall. Okay? I don't think this person has fell from you. I think you and this person have run concurrent for quite some time. Big, 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 like sibling or cousin vibes. First you borrow, then you beg. Ernest Hemingway. Okay, y'all need to be really careful about what you're borrowing at this point. Like, be real careful about any paperwork you sign, how much you're taking, the purpose it's taken for, like making sure everything fits in the boxes it's supposed to. Like, dot your I's, cross your T's. Be careful. Read all the small print. Alright, those are the messages that I have for everybody. I hope they resonated. If they do, please hit the comments. I'm sorry, please hit the like, share, subscribe. Feel free to leave a comment if you would like to. If you'd like a personal reading, my email is in the description below the video. And with that, I will wish you all lots of love and light.